Kia ora koutou and welcome back to Into the Frame Hypnotherapy and Coaching here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. It's a Sunday here and I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a safe and peaceful day. So today I thought I would address some of the commonly asked questions. So questions I get asked by my friends and clients prior to them coming who really just want to know what it is I do and what is hypnotherapy all about. So the first question I get asked often is hypnotherapy safe? Now I do a lot of professional development and research, and some of that is listening to podcasts of hypnotherapists around the world that I really respect and are highly regarded. And one of those draws on a really good analogy that I'll tell you about based on insurance premiums. So we as hypnotherapists have to have insurance. We have insurance to protect us. Our insurance premiums, I guess, are relatively low compared to those of a doctor or a surgeon, for instance. Theirs are huge. And I guess that reflects the element of danger involved in what they do, the things that could go wrong, the risks. Whereas we as hypnotherapists have low premiums because our risks are really low and there is really very little element of danger in what we do. That there are so many wonderful positive benefits, and hypnotherapy is certainly not dangerous. You are always in control. It is really just a very gentle form of relaxation. You can hear my voice at all times and you can stop the process at any time. I would never put you in any kind of danger. The second question I get asked a lot is, will I lose control and will you make me do things I don't want to do? So I can say that I do not do that. I will not do that. The mind is an amazing thing, and I guess if there was any sense of threat or danger or me asking you to do something you didn't want to do, your mind would resist this. Anything destructive would be resisted by you, but I can assure you I will not make you do anything you don't want to do. As I said, you can always hear my voice. You are always in control. Our session is based on what we've talked about and the things that you would like to change. A lot of, I guess, these myths are based on stage hypnotherapy that you might see where people are running around quacking like ducks and things like that. This is clinical hypnotherapy and in no way reflects any of that. The third question is, how does hypnotherapy work? Well, I guess what hypnotherapy does is challenge some of the belief systems that you have and some of those unconscious thought processes that have been sticking with you for a long time. The mind is really good at rewriting some of those stories. There's neuroplasticity of the brain, and even though those stories might have been with you for a long time and those belief systems might have been with you for a long time, the brain is so good at rewriting those scripts. And I guess that's what I do, is guide your subconscious to help rewrite some of those stories towards the positive changes that you want for yourself. What can hypnotherapy treat? So I guess when I think about this, I always have an initial phone call with you and I kind of gauge what your problem might be. And there is also a pre-appointment form that I ask you to fill out so that I can just see whether anything you have might be a serious medical problem which would not respond well to hypnotherapy, and I would guide you towards getting some specialist medical support for that. But anything that's of psychological nature, so anxiety, habits that you'd like to break, weight loss, smoking issues, anything really that is in that psychological area, hypnotherapy can work beautifully for. You can trust that I would never try and use hypnotherapy if you have a medical issue that needs treating in a very specialist way. I guess that I would just tell you that I can treat things that have been worrying you that are of a psychological nature, but not medical problems. And the final question number 5, is how many sessions will I need? So I guess hypnotherapy for me anyway is slightly different than talk therapy. I don't ask you to keep coming back and back and back. I get a gauge how many sessions you might need from that initial phone call. So I offer a free initial phone call where we can have a chat and just connect, and you can see whether this is a therapy that might work for you, and I can see in what way I can help you, and gauge how many times I think you might need to come. Maybe in the first session you get some wonderful results and choose not to come back. I mean, around 3 is fairly typical. Sometimes people come for 3 times in a month, or even 3 times over a couple of weeks, and then, you know, pace those sessions out a wee bit. I have one client who did that and now comes once a month just for a check-in and a little bit more support on an ongoing basis. So as I said, in that initial phone call, I would get an idea of how long it might take to help support change. And remember that change is all about you and your amazing subconscious mind, and how incredibly powerful that can be. So I hope that has helped bust some of those myths that are out there. Please take that step and just give me a phone call. There is no obligation to carry on, but that phone call will put some of those questions at ease, and you'll get an idea of how I work and how my practice works. If you choose to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember, just be immensely kind to yourself, and then go out there and in turn be kind to others. I hope you have a fantastic day. Ngā mihi.